All right. Oh,
And that you can see by the wind shear that is
What's
well
hold on,
off to the
hold on. David Schlotthauer has joined the show. David, welcome to the Triple P Show. You are the first guest on. Guys, Trevor, Logan, LTW, mute yourselves for a little bit for me, please. David, how are you?
I am doing very good. I have literally like 8 minutes left of my lunch.
Okay, so we have a very
Eating
limited
some
time.
strawberry ice cream.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and shift over to. We're gonna pause the stream on my end. Well, not this. We're gonna pause the Discord stream, and then we're just gonna we're just gonna do this. But yeah, first of all, David, glad you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. You're doing good. Everything going well with you?
I am. I'm doing very, very well. Busy day at Costco,
Yep.
but not so busy now because the FIFA World Cup Mexico's playing. So it really has slowed down here. Our door counts today were like in the upper 300s, but now our door counts are down to like 110, 120. So it's slowing way down.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. That's good. Well, it's both good and bad. It's both good and bad. But yeah, I'm sure you've had a very long day.
Yeah, yeah. On Friday, we hit 410 on door counts. While that does seem like a lot, 410 times 5, do the math, because a family of
2050.
5,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So David, I know you have a limited time frame, but I wanted to bring you on the show. We're not we were just talking weather until you got here, but I wanted to kind of have a little conversation with you because we all know you have over 70,000 subscribers on YouTube. You have over 75,000 subs on YouTube. We all know you as the
I have,
as
I
the
have,
Yep, go ahead.
I have 75,536 right now, to be exact.
Awesome. So yeah, you have over 70,000 fans that are there for your weather forecasts, but not a lot of but I think a lot of them would like to know, and this is kind of a more personalized experience on the Triple P show. Some of us I'd like to know, David, and I think some of us would too. How did you get into weather? How did you get into weather, and what inspired you to start on this journey that you have now?
Well, it all started back when I was doing Facebook weather updates. I used to be on Facebook, which still is around. Unbelievable. Well, of course, it's going to be around. Um, but my dad told me, like, you should, hey, son, since they're doing weather forecasts on Facebook, why don't you try doing them on YouTube? I'm like, oh, YouTube. Yeah, this David, you have a YouTube channel, right? I'm like, well, all I post on there is random stuff. My Davis Weather Station, a solar eclipse, like the Great American Solar Eclipse back in August 21st, 2017. That was a big one. But it clicked in my brain back in that September. So I'm in the break room. So it really clicked in once September came around in 2017, and that's when I was covering. They was Hurricane Maria and Irma. I think it was on the channel back then. But of course, long story short, we have been through lots of ups and downs along the journey. Everyone knows about that. Have been through a few YouTube channels,
Yeah.
but I am very surprised and blessed that I have recovered pretty quickly. I'm actually quite amazed by that. Like, I thought I wouldn't have 75,000 subscribers 3.5 years later, all because of what has happened in the past. But people really love me. People love my forecasts, and I am blessed about that. And I
Yeah.
will still be here doing them. But just for a friendly reminder, not really a promo on the show here,
Sure.
Pat.
Go
For
ahead.
those that do watch my YouTube channel, you guys might still expect me in the afternoon. The uploads have been changed temporarily for the morning hours because of the hot temperatures in my room. My computer is not overheating in the afternoon, but I don't want it to overheat. You would be surprised. It still hits 95 to 105 degrees in my room, even if we have not had serious heat over the last month or so. So that's why I've been moving my, excuse me, my videos in the morning at around 5:30 or 6 in the morning Pacific time. But once winter comes around and temperatures fall throughout the day, I'll be going back to the afternoon uploads, probably late morning, early afternoon ish.
All right, that's awesome to that's awesome to hear, David. Yeah, and Ethan, do you have a question for David that you want to ask?
I'd say my question is, since you're in California, right? What are your thoughts on the El Nino this year? Because obviously, you probably have a much higher risk of flooding, major snow in the mountains, and all that.
So, my personal take on El Nino is the relative oceanic atmospheric Nino index is still negative, is somewhat positive. It's not very positive.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a formula that I'm coming out with. I'm still doing a lot of studying on it, but it measures the pressure patterns in Darwin, Australia, Tahiti, Hawaii, and Peru. And that's coupled with the ocean base state as well. So right now, simple way to put it, it's about like the MEI or multivariate INSO index, which has right now that is barely positive.
All right.
Hold on, sorry.
It's okay. Take
Just
your
got
time.
done. So the MEI right now, I'm still waiting for the June output, but it's now plus 0.9. So another way to look at it is not every El Nino is the same. Some El Ninos are stronger than others, but also the atmosphere can behave similar. Sometimes very strong El Ninos could give out very strong atmospheric responses versus strong or very strong El Ninos can bring out weak atmospheric responses. So back in 2015, the MEI was only a 2.1, which might seem like, wow, that's really high. It actually wasn't, because back in 1982 and 83, we had an MEI with the 1982-83 El Nino of about a 3.4 to 3.7, which is a very strong atmospheric response. The 1997-98 El Nino had an atmospheric response of about a 4, which means even so the 19, even actually, no, it was higher with the 1982-83 El Nino, lower with the 1997-98 El Nino. So we don't know what the value is going to be once we get into the winter months, but everything points to a very strong, significant atmospheric base state reflection with a lot of rising motion over the central and western Pacific, coinciding with a lot of sinking over the Atlantic and over much of Indonesia,
Yeah.
which reflects a very strong atmospheric response. The SOI, or the Southern Oscillation Index, has been very negative over the last few months, which is quite impressive. Now, given that there has been some data issues, I have to go here in like 10 seconds, but given that there has been some data issues in Queensland, Australia, I'm suspecting that SOI is probably negative 30 to negative 40 right now on the daily contribution, which is very substantial. We have a very intense typhoon in the Western Pacific.
Yeah.
But anyways, I have to go. My lunch is now over.
All right,
But
David,
I'm
thank you
glad
very
I was
much.
able to join really quickly.
Yep, David, thank you very much. Yeah, everybody go subscribe to David Schlotthauer. He's a really good friend of mine. He's a really good friend of Ethan's. He's a good friend of all of ours here. And yeah, just go sub to him, and he is done. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, first guest of the Triple P show. We got him. We did it. Even though if it was for a limited time, we got it. We got it. Oh man.
Round of applause, everybody.